Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pavan Singh, and I'm here to present my paper slide on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein to illustrate why this is a great piece of literature. The novel begins as Robert Walton is sailing to the North Pole with his crew and happens to become stranded there. He soon encounters Victor Frankenstein, a young scientist who begins to explain the recent events in his life that have led up to that moment. Victor explains how he was obsessed with the creation of life and was able to create a live creature from human body parts. He explains how the creature was hideous and frightening, thus out of fear he abandoned it. Left alone, the monster ventures human society and comes to realize that he is not accepted due to his physical appearance, thus is angered at Victor for creating him to be so. Full of despair and regret, the monster seeks revenge on Victor and murders his loved ones. The monster remains in pursuit with Victor, which leads Victor to his death. Eventually, the monster unveils himself and weeps over Victor's dead body in front of the ship crew before vanishing off again. The novel Frankenstein can be seen as a great piece of literature because of the positive critical commentary made by scholars, the universal truth, and the connection it has to a prominent social issue. Firstly, the novel can be seen as a great piece of literature due to the critical commentary made by scholar Melissa Bissonnette. She states that the monster is kinder, more loving, and more poetic than its creator. The tragedy of the book is so transparently the way the world deforms and embitters him. If he is a monster, it is society that has made him so. Miss Bissonnette poses a valid point, as in the beginning of the novel, although he was alone and had an initial negative experience with others, he is seen as an understanding, timid, and kind-hearted creature as he helps the peasant family by collecting food and such for about a year. Throughout the year, he learns a lot of human society and admires the human's pleasant behavior and beautiful nature that he is surrounded by. However, once the family also considers him to be frightening and overlook his many favors, he comes to realize that he does not fit into society's norms, thus will not be accepted. Hence, angered at his own existence, he sets out to get revenge on his creator and succeeds by taking the lives of his loved ones. Evidently, it is clear that society has molded the creature to become a negative and angry being who thought nothing but revenge due to the constant judgment and exclusion. Secondly, another reason why Frankenstein is seen to be a great piece of literature is because of the significant universal truth portrayed throughout that receiving a lack of empathy due to physical appearance can lead to a drastic change in virtue. This is evident as in the beginning of the novel, the creature seems selfless towards the peasant family and only wishes to seek companions and friends. However, once he realizes that no matter how kind he is, he will always be judged due to his monstrous looks, he curses his own existence. The hatred received from society angers him, and without any opportunity to prove his kind heart, he took the path of hatred and revenge to satisfy the form and character that society had picked out for him. Although he may not have enjoyed it, he felt it was necessary to commit such heinous crimes, as he did not have a reason to act otherwise. The creature's journey from empathetic to destructive is interesting because it relates to the reality as many people change who they are and make wrong choices because of the pressure caused by society. Lastly, but certainly not least, Frankenstein is seen as a great piece of literature because of its relation to the significant social issue that many are ostracized and deprived of various opportunities solely because of how they look. In the novel, the creature is abandoned by his creator simply because his body is different, and he completely overlooks that the creature is equivalent to a newborn and must be nurtured. Although the creature was immensely helpful to the peasants, he was still not accepted by them. He tried to befriend the old blind man who had started to accept him because of his kind nature. However, once he was seen by the other peasants, he was driven away once again. They did not stop to question who he was, as they would have if he had looked similar to them. Instead, they just beat him away because of his physical differences. The monster learns that he does not look like those around him and cannot fit into human society because of this. Mary Shelley does an outstanding job at portraying how superficial human society is, and as one is judged heavily by appearance, and are then given opportunities based on how they look. Through the reactions that the creature receives by those around him, Mary Shelley illustrates that people link appearance with character. If one is considered good looking, they are assumed to have great character. However, if one does not meet the physical standards of society, they are assumed to be a threat or useless, as the monster was within the novel. In conclusion, Frankenstein is seen to be a great piece of literature because of its critical commentary, relatable universal truth, and its uncovering truths on human society. Society treats physically appealing people in a manner that allows them to be good, but those who appear different in a manner that does not give them a reason to commit acts of goodness. Thus, it is society that nurtures and enables the monsters that exist by depriving them of a reason to be good. One must keep in mind that they cannot simply judge a book by its cover. Thank you for watching.